All right, 183. So looks like now we're dealing with multiple tables. So we're ramping up here. Just study the schemas real quick. We have a customers table and we have an orders table. Looks like they are related, right? There's a customer ID, which will relate to the ID in customers table. The customer has a name, and then orders has its own order ID, right? So yeah, customer ID is a foreign key of the ID from the customers table. Write a SQL query to report all customers who never order anything. Interesting. Okay. So we have an input, customers and orders. We have an output. Excuse me. So all customers who never order anything, meaning they have no associated rows in orders table, right? So I know that I definitely want uh, data when we're definitely going to be doing a join here, right? I want the data in customers table that does not have a corresponding order associated with a specific customer, right? So I don't really think we need to write comments for this. Uh, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Customers who never order anything. I think the hardest part is figuring out how to do this with joins, right? So we're going to be selecting customers. So, like I said, right, make sure you study the outputs because as you can see here, the name of the column is customers, but we are using their names, right? So I'm going to say select name as customers from customers, right? We're definitely selecting from the customers table. Let's say now I'm going to use a left join. Why am I using a left join? I'm using a left join because when I join orders table on the right side of customers, I want to keep all of the data in the left table, which is a customers table. But if the right table, for example, has a customer ID that doesn't exist, then we won't be keeping any of that data on the right side, right? Make sure you refresh yourself on, left joins, different types of joins, right joins, cross joins, all that jazz. That's going to be very important when you're doing these. So we're going to be left joining here orders. And what are we joining on? We're joining on customer ID. So I'm going to actually, why don't we do this? Alias our tables. So we're going to say on C dot, C stands for the customers table. C dot ID should equal O table, O dot customer ID, right? All of the IDs here should correspond with customer ID in the orders table, and then we are making a new table based on this joining, right? Cool. Now we need something else, right? We don't want just a new table with, simply our customers and then associated orders. We want where customer ID is null, right? Why customer ID is null? Because if we, O dot customer ID is null. So when we do a left join, we're joining orders into customers on the right side. If there are no orders that are associated with a certain customer, then O.customer ID, that column for those rows will be null, right? Because there is no order to associate with those specific customers. So we should be left with just Henry and Max at the end of this. Let's go ahead and run it. Submit. Nice.